Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome back to the Mario Kart podcast.
I'm Charlie Garen, hello.
And I'm Cheryl and I'm Cheryl. No, I'm Cheryl Garen. No, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon.
I'm reminded of that one SpongeBob episode.
Well, I thought more of the Club of the Dead Philosophers or whatever that movie is called in English.
I have no idea what movie that is.
Der Club der Toten Dichter.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called in English.
I don't know that movie based on the name alone, so I'm sorry.
Well, the reference with that alone should tell something. Let's close your eyes. And now. Okay, that's a pretty basic setup. Bananas, red shells, green shells, one mushroom, lightning, star, coin and bill. Yeah, why not?
Let's go.
So we have some new tracks to explore.
Yep, and 2 more cups are left for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
So that's gonna be fun.
So we have the Feather Cup and the Double Cherry Cup.
In the Feather Cup...
So this is the Balls Cup.
Balls, yeah. So in the Feather Cup we have the Athens Tour from Tour. The Athens...
The Daisy Cruiser from Mario Kart Double Dash.
Then
Moonview Road, I think.
That was double. No, that was Wii.
That was Wii, yes.
And
the bathroom one is new.
Oh, bathroom is new.
Then Los Angeles.
Also from Tour.
I forgot what
Sundown Desert?
Twilight Desert?
Something like that.
Probably.
From the GBA?
Yes, it's showing there.
Yeah, I still say it because it's a podcast.
It's a Cooper Cape from Wii and also Vancouver from Tour.
Oh, the Balls Cup got 2 Tour maps. Interesting.
Yeah.
Man, then let's have some fun. So, I see a bug crawling on the screen. You see it though? Too?
Yes. It's on Undead Motors right now.
Can you see it? Obviously.
You have to put an arrow there following the bug.
It's right there. Constantly throughout the whole video there will be an arrow just randomly crawling over the screen. But yeah, it's fun getting back into Mario Kart, into our semi-podcast shenanigans with that as well. Oopsie, I definitely pushed the wrong button there. I looked backwards, and we never look backwards. Woo! Which actually is something that I really rarely do when it comes to playing Mario Kart, is looking backwards.
Yeah, me either.
And I think it's actually something that's rather useful if you wanna know what the crowd's going on behind you, or in general, aiming at stuff behind you. Never a bad idea to just go and aim backwards. Hi, I see you have a shell. And you also drag one behind you. Got them. Oops, I actually wanted to throw that forward, but...
Excuse me?
Well, someone got booed. I don't know where I'm going. Dang it. How did you not?
I got booed twice in rapid succession.
Hi there. Could you leave maybe?
No.
I would appreciate you not being right there.
No.
Actually, be right there. Not like that. But besides of the new Mario Kart roads, what else is new? Since we haven't done this in a while, let's...
So...
Ooh, I nearly shot myself.
So, the most important game of the year came out. The Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection.
Yeah, you already played through all of the Mega Man Battle Network games.
Yeah, and I'm considering playing through half of them again in the other version.
Understandably.
And I know some of you may have been like, oh, is he talking about Tears of the Kingdom? No.
Nobody cares about Tears of the Kingdom. Such an overrated fuck game.
No, Tears of the Kingdom is really good, but I did a bad and played Breath of the Wild and cleared all the shrines in that game before. Right in the week Tears of the Kingdom came out, so I'm a little bit burned out on that formula.
I understand that.
Which may or may not have been a mistake, so yeah. I'm still not through with Tears of the Kingdom.
I mean, since Tears of the Kingdom came out, started to play Breath of the Wild on stream again, which is a lot of fun because I'm further now than we've been when we streamed it all these years ago.
Yeah.
Finally made it to Kakariko Village, which was fun. Getting there, also having my first own horse. Also something that I didn't accomplish on our first stream. The best thing that I accomplished during our stream was blowing myself up repeatedly, which was fun enough in and of itself.
And getting physicsed by the metal doors in one of the tutorial shrines.
Yeah, in the magnetic shrine.
Yeah.
Which I want to point out didn't happen this time. I was wary enough for that not to happen. Hey, stop bumping into me.
No.
But it's fun actually. Getting to play Breath of the Wild now again and be the person that's like, okay, I haven't played Breath of the Wild fully, so let's go and find out about this game before I jump into the new one, because obviously they are somewhat connected. So,
but also I recommend taking a bit of a break between the two games.
no, I always take break between games. I'm not gonna jump from one Zelda game straight into the next one.
Yeah.
That's not how I gotcha. Come on, gimme. Oh, hey, that worked.
Damn it.
Ooh, I got lucky there. And the game's right around the corner saying, hell, you got lucky once, punk. Come on. Yes, I got lucky again. Yep. But yeah, I have a lot of fun with Breath of the Wild. I understand why people like that game so much.
It is a really good game.
And also a nice little twist on the usual, a little bit drawn out Zelda formula, and giving it a little bit of a new look to it, which actually really fits the Zelda universe a lot, because the Zelda universe for such a long time actually would have benefited from such an open world a lot, because they already did some amazing stuff with like Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, and all the 3D Zelda games. And finally for them to jump into something like more open worldy and not as linear with you need to get certain items to progress, just you need to have all of the, what are they called now? I'm thinking about runes right now, but I think that's not correct. The Sheikah Slate modules. And you get those right at the beginning, and then everything's just do whatever you want. I like that.
I mean, there's certainly an appeal there, but I don't know, I prefer the way Zelda games were in the early 2000s, like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and Minish Cap.
Oh, I can't wait until we get to Minish Cap.
Minish Cap is a really good game.
Yeah.
It's on the Switch now, so we can play with the best look and not have a weird gray filter over it like on the Wii U Virtual Console.
That's nice. I honestly, because of the gray filter, would have thought about just emulating it for a better look.
Yeah.
Because the weird like gray scaliness that it had on the Wii U is kind of, I don't know, off-putting in a way. Especially since Minish Cap was such a vibrant and colorful game as well.
Yeah.
Just like Wind Waker, wow.
Although to be fair, that that filter is less prominent on Game Boy Advance games, but if you put Wii U Game Boy Advance games side by side with Switch Game Boy Advance games, there is a noticeable difference.
Yeah. Can I get anything but coins game? I mean, big preach on making me rich, but I cannot get rich beyond 10 coins, so... Well, never gonna find out if I would have gotten yet another coin out of my item roulette. How dare you? Not even
Very carefully.
Not even coming with your usual comeback for this one. I am the disappoint in that case. But yeah, in general, the Zelda games always were a lot of fun, and just seeing them still get so much love is a nice thing.
Yeah.
And there goes my shell.
And people who follow me on like Twitter or something know that I'm a pretty big Zelda fan, but the reason why I'm like more focused on other games like Mega Man Battle Network or the Advance Wars Reboot remake
Oh yeah.
or the Metroid Prime remaster is because
With those we talk about games that don't get as much love usually, because Advance Wars was basically dead.
Advance Wars was dead. Mega Man Battle Network also, well, it was finished.
It was finished. It wasn't just dead. It was just finished. So it's not as bad, but it's nice, just like the Mega Man Zero games, to get some recognition back into this whole thing, because
those games getting re-released or remastered in Metroid Prime's case felt like an event.
Yeah, absolutely.
With Zelda
and Metroid Prime, by the way, just want to point out, looks freaking gorgeous.
I mean, it was a looker back on GameCube as well, especially on a CRT TV.
Yeah.
But the remaster makes the game look very good.
Yeah, they did an amazing job with vamping the atmosphere and the looks of the whole game so much.
That's the thing with retro games. They have been designed that you view them on a CRT television. So
which definitely gives a certain vibe to the games.
Yeah, so these games look very different if you play them on an HDMI monitor.
Yeah.
Or HD TV.
And the interesting thing, there is apparently a few games that don't even run on 4K monitors, that actually have like problems with like resolutions and stuff, and all of a sudden you see stuff that you're not supposed to see at all.
I mean, yeah, that's also a thing with NES games on like Virtual Console. For example, in Super Mario Bros. 3, on the sides of the screen, you see like a lot of discolored
oh yeah,
space.
Like where the game's actively loading in the next segment that's coming.
Yeah, and that was just like part of the screen that CRTs covered up.
Yeah. But that's just an interesting little tidbit on that. And apparently some games really struggle with 4K monitors still. Even though they've been around now for a while, there's still apparently some bugs that come from 4K screens every now and then.
I can imagine.
But hey, things that will sort themselves out eventually, because stuff like that always... Oh, you can bounce into these. Well, that's interesting. But yeah, it's always a little bit of a time until everything kind of sorts itself out. Because that's just normal. There's new technology and things need to get adapted perfectly. That is actually something that I talked about with me not too long ago, about people complaining about... That was at the beginning when we got 5G towers. So when our internet went 5G, and people were complaining about the fact that 5G towers were built and there weren't any internet providers with 5G just yet, and nobody could use that, and that it's just a waste of time and it's really stupid, next to the whole like thing of 5G giving you cancer, which...
Or COVID.
Yeah, which, wow, that's just a whole stupid mess to get into, because 5G doesn't even operate nearly the same way as our sun. Like, those are completely different wavelengths, and our sun is more likely to give you cancer than any sort of our communications services. But
wavelength talk. Mega Man Star Force confirmed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's just people are dumb sometimes.
Yeah.
And I won, I guess. I don't know where the heck I am. I hit the faucet. Anyway, so yeah, and there were a lot of people complaining about the fact that 5G towers are being built and nobody can use them, and it's just a waste of time and it's stupid. And I had the argument of, when do you want to have them built?
Yeah.
Because you need to build the infrastructure before you roll it out to people. Because if you sell people 5G and there's no infrastructure for that, then the people will be pissed that they pay for something they cannot utilize yet.
Yeah.
So either they build it before they get the service proper, or they don't get the service and pay for it already. So I don't know why people got so upset about that.
People love to complain.
Yep, they definitely do. So yeah, that was something that was a bit bothersome to me. Hearing that was like, yeah, sure. It's like somebody comes up to you and sells you a car in a place where there's no roads for you to drive on.
Yeah.
And then you're like, cool, I have a car now. Can't drive it anywhere because I don't have any roads, but I have a car, which is also really dumb. I think you would want to have roads first and then a car so that you can use your fucking car in a proper way. But yeah, that is just short-term thinking. People are not really good at long-term thinking at times, I feel. And yeah, talking about Mega Man Star Force Point, come on, give me something! I'm dead. We have now gotten Mega Man, the Mega Man X collection, we have gotten Mega Man Zero, we've gotten Mega Man Battle Network.
Classic was the first one.
Yeah, Classic was the first one, that's right. Nearly forgot about that one. Can you stop with all the red shells, please? It's kind of obnoxious.
I know, the amount of red shells on this track is very concerning.
It's a bit... But hey, LA, I guess.
Los Angeles, the city of red shells, apparently.
Yeah. But now we only have left 4 Mega Man collections to get is Mega Man Star Force, as you correctly mentioned already.
And Mega Man Legends.
Yeah, Mega Man Legends. Which, honestly, I'm looking forward to Mega Man Star Force because I love the Star Force games.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that's a series that never got its real conclusion, I think. I think
Star Force 3 was like also like a decisive finish for the series. I don't remember though, because it's been a while since I've played Star Force.
Don't remember. I think there were plans on doing more with Mega Man Star Force, like giving them at least 1 or 2 more games after the events of the 4th one.
I know there was a Star Force 4 planned, but since the sales for 3 and the Japan exclusive Operate Shooting Star game were disappointing, they had to shelve it.
Yeah, which is a shame because I enjoyed them. Were a fun concept.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also curious how they would go about a Mega Man Legends collection.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Because with these collections, they've been including some quality of life tweaks and additional gameplay stuff. And for a potential Legends collection, I could see them maybe including modernized controls.
Oh, that would be fun.
Because I distinctly remember Mega Man Legends 1 at least having like tank controls. Because I think...
Oh yeah, that's right, there was a little bit tanky.
Because I think Legends 1 came out before Ocarina of Time like really established how good Z targeting is with keeping your eyes on enemies in a 3-dimensional game.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that would be interesting if and when they come out with Mega Man Legends collection, which again would be a lot of fun because that would make these games, finally approachable to people because these games are not usually that easy to get.
I think they're not. I think they're on PlayStation Network, but also only on the PlayStation 3, probably. And even then, not in Europe, because last time I checked, Legends 1 and 2 weren't on the European PlayStation Network.
That's interesting. But yeah, I would definitely enjoy having like a Mega Man console overall, you could call it at that point.
That would be the Switch, basically.
Yeah.
Or PlayStation 4, because Switch and PlayStation 4 got, I think, every Legacy collection. Steam as well, I think.
Really, Steam as well?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't think Steam would be in the mix as well.
They've been releasing the Mega Man collections on Steam as well. I think the Battle Network collection has been skipping Xbox actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Xbox is not doing so well in Japan. Last time I checked.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. I mean, I'm personally someone who also isn't really into Xbox, because anything that I can play on an Xbox I also can play on my PC, so
Yeah.
I don't see why I would need an Xbox in that case. And there may be some reason for people to say like, no, you need the Xbox for game blank or whatever. But
there's the whole thing with Game Pass and such, which is also available on PC, I think.
Yeah,
so
it's also available on PC, so it's really, I don't 100% see why I would need...
I guess Xbox would be for the people who don't really want to fiddle around with all the PC stuff.
Maybe,
because
for some things you have to do your own settings so that everything runs as smooth as possible.
Which is the reason why I'm not really super using emulation as much, because Dolphin is a thing, and a lot of GameCube games that are very expensive on the second-hand market nowadays, like Paper Mario and Fire Emblem from the GameCube can be played via
Pokemon
Dolphin.
Colosseum and XD.
XD, yeah. Those can be played on Dolphin, but your computer has to be powerful enough for that. You have to get the games from somewhere.
Yeah.
And then you have to see how to make these games run like they're supposed to.
Yep. And I love tinkering around and figuring stuff out like that. So that's why I love playing games on the PC and tweaking settings and making sure it runs as smoothly as I can make it look at times. Sometimes it just looks like a hot potato, but...
I'm lazy, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, I enjoy that quite a bit, so... But then again, that's the difference in how you want to experience things, because some people just... I don't know what the heck's going on with me. Some people just want the experience and don't want to have all the struggle with trying to figure out how the heck to set up everything.
Yeah.
Because if you have a console and you buy a game for that, let's say at least 80% of the times, the game that you bought just works with the console and you're good to go, and it's just plug and play at that point.
Yeah, that's what I personally prefer.
And that's totally fair, because I mean, period, just being able to say plug and play, I get the game, I sit down and I have the experience.
Of course nowadays, after downloading patches.
Yeah, sure. You buy the game day one and there's like 17 patches. Which, hey, honestly, if you want to complain about that, then stop demanding games every 5 minutes.
Yep.
And then we can talk about that. To which I want to say, I thought about that today again, because Pokemon is like one of the biggest offender for me with that. Like having to poop out the game every, I think, 3 years, a main title game that is.
Yeah.
And then people complaining about the fact that animations are being reused and certain things don't look...
Don't get me started on that whole animation reuse thing, because these people would not survive in the 90s fighting game scene.
Yeah.
Or like with all the Mega Man games on the NES.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's something to be said about that. There's certainly things where Game Freaks can become a lot better if they would just stop having to shit out Pokemon games every 3 years.
Yeah.
I would love for a Pokemon game finally that they just had in the works for as long as, let's say, Metroid Prime 4 is in the works. Can you imagine what kind of bombing Pokemon game we would get out of that?
Metroid Prime 4 had to restart development though. That's why it's taking so long.
Yeah, but still, Metroid Prime 4 also is still longer in development than any Pokemon game.
True.
Even without the restart on the project.
True.
So, overall, my statement's not wrong. Dang it!
Nice. Like Metroid Prime 4 is like one of those very and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom are like exceptions to the rule, where Nintendo usually announces games they come out in like a couple of months or so,
Yeah.
but Metroid Prime 4 and Tears of the Kingdom were like, hi, they exist at some point.
Yeah. The same was happening with Bayonetta 3.
Yeah.
But they also were like, don't worry, we'll work on it. Stop bothering us. And today I want to say, Bayonetta 3, I love the Bayonetta games. Did not vibe 100% with the game.
Yeah, I started Bayonetta 3 myself and I was like, I'm not really feeling it.
Yeah, I mean there's some cool ideas to the game, but it was just a little bit too all over the place. I mean, I understand that they wanted to finish off the Bayonetta series somehow, or at least the tale of that specific, I exploded Bayonetta in that case. But I feel like they could have done this, I don't know, in a different way.
I still need to continue with Bayonetta Origins because what I've played of that game I really enjoyed. I just got distracted by other stuff again. And also Bayonetta Origin looks really good. I like that art style of that game.
Bayonetta Origins is a gorgeous looking game, and honestly I nearly shot myself with my own banana in the foot. And I finished it at this point, so I guess spoilers for everyone watching my YouTube channel, I guess. But it's a great game. The story is so much more cohesive and fluid than Bayonetta 3 is. So yeah,
okay,
had a lot of fun with that, and it is so wholesome, despite everything.
At some point I need to continue with it. I'm gonna be obnoxious about my nostalgia for the GameCube era phase right now.
No. Yeah, you know what I need to finish? Freaking Xenoblade Chronicles, freaking Horizon Forbidden West. Like I have my own skeletons in my closet that I freaking need to deal with.
Yeah.
For everyone
Damn
wondering,
new developers bringing out so many interesting games all at once.
Yeah, also for everyone wondering, that's also the reason why the games have not hit the channel just yet, even though I said they were gonna hit the channel, because I want to experience them for myself before I sit down and record them, because it's something different for me to experience certain games for myself first and then playing them on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
With some games I don't mind as much and having my first reaction on screen and experiencing things with the channel, but other stuff I wanna have for myself for the first time, because the Xenoblade games, I love them to bits and I'm dead, and I just want to experience those games first for myself before I sit down and play them, because I mean I kind of want to know the mechanics and everything a little bit more before I jump into them, because Xenoblade can be overwhelming as well.
They are very complex games.
Yeah, and that's why I love sitting down and playing these games for myself first, so that I know what the crud's going on, so that I can actually have some fun on my own and not be like, cool, I mess everything up and now everyone will hate the videos. No, I just want to have fun and then mess everything up while recording and think to myself, well, that was fun, now everyone will be pissed, but I don't care because I know how it works. Yeah, and just Horizon, I love the games so much and I just want to take in everything, and I feel like when I record I stress a little bit more through the games, so I just want to take my time and explore everything.
Understandable.
Yeah. And that sadly means it's a huge game, so it's gonna take some time until I'm through with that as well.
Yeah.
But the new tracks were fun.
They are. Oh, we barely paid any attention to them.
Yes. But that's the podcast spirit. We just drive and talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun doing that. Had some fun things to talk about. All gaming related this time.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, now that I see Princess Peach over there, do you know that next year in 2024 there's a Princess Peach game coming?
Oh, another one?
Yeah.
Oh, we get a second Peach game. Interesting. I did not hear about that.
No title for it yet, but it's shown to be like a stage play theme, and it's probably not intentional, but the way the gameplay was framed in that announcement trailer kind of reminded me of those like arcade action games that Capcom and Konami made back in the day.
Oh, interesting.
Like the Ninja Turtles games, where we move from left to right on like belt-like stages and beat up people.
Interesting.
It's probably just me being like, oh wait, this reminds me of that, but I don't know, it looked fun.
Well then. Well, I'm gonna be curious about that. Hopefully they're not screwing the pooch on that one again.
Yeah. Also, Luigi's Mansion 2 is getting an HD re-release.
Oh, that's cool. Because
So far no mention of Luigi's Mansion 1 for the Switch, but maybe they're gonna talk about it next year. It would be really weird if they put 2 before 1 on the Switch.
Yeah, kind of. Maybe they announce 2 and then there's a shadow drop of 1.
I would appreciate that.
Hey,
But it's like a Nintendo Direct and then, hi, Luigi's Mansion.
Now.
You can play it now. And in a couple of months, here's the physical release. Maybe it's like a double pack, like
that would be fun.
like they're doing with Pikmin 1 and like they did with Pikmin 1 and 2.
That would be fun. In that case, I would definitely say we wait for that, because we plan on playing Luigi's Mansion eventually.
Yeah.
But if there's something happening, we just wait for that and see where that's going.
I mean, this is
And
like
also, I want to point out that Pikmin 1 and 2 having come out to Switch. We're not gonna replay 1, because we already played 1.
I do like 1 though.
1 is so much fun.
Yeah.
But eventually we will now tackle 2. Just need some time because I'm not the biggest fan of the way 2 plays itself. But we're gonna do that. Carefully.
2, I remember being a very harsh mistress.
Oh yeah, 2 is a harsh mistress. And I mean, technically it's a lot of fun, but boy, I hate the dungeons.
It was in that era of gaming where it's gonna troll the player a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes I miss it when games were just like, and you're gonna suffer now.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, some games could overdo it a little bit.
Yeah, and Pikmin 2 it started off okay, and then it started to play jump rope with the line of it's being okay and it being obnoxious.
From what I remember from watching Let's Plays of the game, a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna see that when we get to it at some point.
And I will not be only a negative Nancy about that. I still love Pikmin, I love my little Pikmins, but for crying out loud. Anyway,
I like Pikmin 3 though. I've played that one already on the Switch.
I played so little of Pikmin 3 myself, and that, funnily enough, with the intention of sitting down and recording it eventually with you, because that's the one Pikmin game that you would have played in that case, and I haven't.
Having a bit of a role reversal there.
Yeah, because I played 1 and 2, both of them to completion, and you have played 3, so that's kind of the...
3 and 1?
Yeah, 3 and 1.
By now, yeah.
So I'm not gonna touch 3 anymore, because it's kind of gonna be fun for you to be the person that's be a bit more guidey.
Oh god.
But only a bit, because I'm gonna be a stubborn bitch.
And then also maybe at some point Pikmin 4, because that one's coming out. That one's coming out in a couple of days. At the day of recording.
Yeah. Which I'm also actually really looking forward to.
I still need to play the demo. I think it's one of those you can carry over your progress into the full game type of demos.
Oh, interesting.
So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the demo the day before Pikmin 4 releases, and depending on how much I vibe with it, I might buy it on release day, or I might wait until later on. I don't know that.
Totally valid.
Why do I keep doing that?
I don't know, but we've talked about stuff again for half an hour on just the screen here. It wouldn't be the Mario Kart podcast if we didn't do that though.
Yeah.
Anyway, hope you had some fun. Was fun catching up like that. Sharing some gaming news and gaming opinions and talking about how dumb people can be.
Which are all gonna be outdated in just a little bit of time. Except the bit about how how stupid people can be.
That
That's always gonna be topical.
That's always relevant.
Yeah.
I think that one's always gonna be. That's just gonna be more relevant.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Hope you had some fun, and see you here next time. Bye.
Bye.